Hey everybody, this is Claire, and this is Small Joyful Things. As always, I go to thrift stores, or I go to estate sales, or sometimes I buy things from Craigslist, and I'm always looking for things that I find interesting or just appeal to me personally, or that I think you guys would find interesting. And then I bring them home, try and find out as much as I can about them, and then tell you guys about them. And I've got something really cool today, hold on. So I really hope you guys can see these, because these are huge. And I have a pair of them. That's really cool. So I hope these actually show up on the camera, because they're a lot bigger than they seem. And you're probably wondering what they are. And what they basically are, these are stemless champagne glasses. And they're a particular type of champagne glass. I can explain in a while exactly a little bit more about what they are. They're actually incredibly cool. These are hand blown. You can see they have these amazing bubbles in them. Just look at that. And this lovely color as well. And the idea of them is that, like, you don't put your glass down. You literally get you get your glass filled with champagne, and then you just carry it. You have to, in order to put your glass down, you have to finish it. It's just incredible. I know, it's so cool. I saw these in a thrift store, okay, the two of them, and they were $3 each. And I looked at them and thought, that's absolutely cool. I don't know what they are. They could be like, the things that should have a candle in them for sitting in a sconce. I was actually wondering. I had absolutely no idea. I just thought, look, they are so cool. I must buy them. And I had to. I got them. I brought them home. And then I saw that they have an etching on them. And then I kind of got excited. So, hold on. Let's measure them up. They are 10.5 inches long. And this is going to be relevant in a minute. They are 27 centimeters in length. And, oh, come on. Come on. This is kind of tricky. 3.5 inches wide. Okay. Stay. There we go. All right. Now the really cool thing about these is that I just thought, okay, they must be glasses of some kind. They're obviously really unusual, and they're obviously hand blown. But what's the deal with the mark? And then I looked at the mark, and I was trying to puzzle out what it was, and got nowhere for quite a while, and almost given up when I finally figured out what it was actually saying. Because I thought, is that like a date? Is it numbers? What is it? Okay. Hold on, I'll show you what this is. It is this. So, this is a town, and it's called Biot. It is in France, and they're known for their glass. And what that is, focus. If you can see it there, it's a little bit stylized, but that says Biot. Specifically, what they're known for is their bubble glass, and everything kind of fits about like what these are. It's like, and once I actually figured out that said Biot, I was over the moon. I thought, oh wow, because I've actually heard about like Biot glass, like the vintage stuff is really awesome and really valuable. People love it, and what on earth are these now? But anyway, just a little thing about the actual history of glass in the town itself. They basically became, like in the 20th century, they basically became known for their glass, and especially the bubble glass. So at the beginning of the century, some glassblowers took advantage of the effect of this type of flaw, and it was, this is a technique that's used all over the place. They use bicarbonate of soda on the molten glass, and then trap up the bicarbonate between two layers, and then leaves these little bubbles of carbon dioxide. And there's a couple of glassmakers, as far as I know, still in Biot, but what they're very much known for is their bubble glass. So much so that if you actually see like vintage bubble glass, if you know there's vintage, it's chances are that it comes from this town. It's so cool. But anyway, what is this? Oh wow, I had fun trying to figure this out. This is called a Pomponnet, and hopefully you'll forgive me that this is actually in this is all in French. I didn't translate this page, I'm just going to change the color so you can actually see what this is. There we go. So check that out. Oh God. I swear someday I'm going to break something really valuable and I'm going to cry on camera. But anyway, that looks awfully similar to this. And this, by the way, is the Biot, which is one of the, well, as far as I know, is one of the bigger glass makers actually in Biot. So a pomponette is effectively this style of glass. This one is a pomponette that I know that means it's a ring pomponette, which is the ring at the end, and it says 19 centimeters, and in the different colors or whatever. Yeah, so basically saying this is handmade. Now, here's the thing. This is 55 euros. The current exchange rate, that is $80 for one that is smaller than these two. I can't actually find another in this size. I don't know if they sell them anymore. Like, there are a few others here. This is a Pomponette de Champagne. If this is going to load up for me. Here we go. Tour 25. This is closer, but doesn't have the ring. It just has the little bulb on top. So I'm thinking this is probably an older version, but it's definitely for champagne because it's so big. But anyway, trying to find out a little bit what an actual pomponette actually is. And I found this, okay? Now this one is Maison Champagne. They're talking about essentially what you drink champagne out of. And they have a little bit of the history of this particular type of glass called the pomponette, or the pompon. It says here, March 1976, the crystal works of Bachelor created a flute whose foot was replaced by a ring called the glass ring flute. It was accompanied by a glass saucer. And what they basically said about it is that all champagne glasses have a major defect or stem. We want, he said, to drink the champagne from a stemless glass shaped like a cornucopia. However, it will be necessary to empty it for lack of being able to put it on the table. In this way, we will drink the chilled wine, our lips dipping in the sparkling foam. I love the sentiment of it. It's just, that's so fun. That like you essentially, like, it's a kind of a party thing, and especially if you're using champagne and celebrating, that like you have a glass that you can't put down. Specifically, you cannot put it down. You have to finish what's in it. That's like, yay, let's everybody get drunk. I love it. It's fun. I'm going to put a link to this into the description. I'm afraid to say that you're going to have to use Google Translate on it yourself. But yeah, it's really fun. I really like it. It's so cool. Especially I love like the idea that like they would have originally come with a saucer. But like when you're done with it, you basically just turn it upside down and put it back on the saucer, and then, you know, whatever's left in the actual, like in the glass itself will just kind of, you know, drip out and not go over on the table. As far as I can tell, these did not come with saucers. Like, they are basically as they are here. But yeah. And again, 42. Good God. And these are bigger and also have the rim on top. I cannot really imagine what these would have actually sold for if indeed they were produced by Biot de Biot. Like, considering that the ring ones cost more and the ring ones they have listed on their site are smaller than these, I don't know. Even if I kind of eyeball it and kind of say that they're probably around the same price as that, you're still talking like these would have retail for $60 or $70 Canadian. That works out to I want to say about $50 US, $50 a glass, by the way, and I have two of them that I bought for $3. Now, the only bad thing here is that they're going to have to go on eBay. They can't go on Etsy. I'm pretty sure that these are modern because they're so close to the style of what's currently on sale on the Biot de Biot's website. So, you know, make it that what you will. I can't believe it. They're so cool. They're so cool, and I'm so pleased to have found them as well, and especially the fact that they're actually acid etched with the Biot mark. I have had I found some bubble glass pieces or whatever in thrift stores before, and I generally don't pick them up because I think that they're just decor pieces. They're, you know, produced, you know, in China, or they're modern or something like that, and they're just, you know, they don't have quality. This one definitely has quality. It's just so cool to look at. And I do like you can literally just, like, if you're not actually drinking out of it yet, you can just kind of hold it up by the ring. I don't know if that was intentional. I was just doing that. I was carrying them around and measuring them and stuff, and I just literally hung them off my finger. I was like, maybe I should not do that. I'm so pleased I found them. They're so cool. So here you go. I'm going to show you this again, the mark. Biot. If you see this etch mark, you see this acid etch mark on a piece of glass that's bubble glass and looks like quality, definitely buy it. That's the good stuff. That's your high-end expensive French bubble glass. They're so cool. I love them. Okay, yeah, here we go. These are my small joyful things for the day. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.